if your God is not at hand, my God has clearly dominated your God. If your God is not at the oath and the vow of nations, every nation, only one God claimed to be God of. There goes your thousands of gods and the pantheon. Even the pagans knew this. To the unknown God, the unknown, that means the one unknown God, to whom we live, breathe, move, and have our being, who every man is born from every port in the world. That's mothers as God, told in the Greek way, quoted by Paul in Acts 17, I believe around 21. And he is quoting Aratus 300 years before. That means even the pagans that we call pagans understood that mother is God, but she's unknown, covered by God. Same thing the Muslims teach and the Israeli covenant. With Jesus Christ, you don't even make it there. You only make it to us that are crucified before everything on me. But we're bound under the command. Like I have something like 23 years, 24 years in service at max to the Lord. That means I got 6 more, we'll make it 30. So I got 16, 20 years more to do before I can even think to pick up a sword to kill one of her children or to judge them. So I can be like, hey, you're in sin because this is sin. And if that's sin and you're doing this, then you are in it. But nonetheless, that sin is on me because you're born from your mother and I still have 40 years. 40 years on the cross transmutates the wood into a metal sword, the fury, the father, the cutting away, the jealousy. Before you can be jealous as the father, you must bear like a mother. Hence 40 years in the wilderness, 40 years without it. He was crucified before the gate, without the gate even, as all prophets and fathers are. If they get killed on the way, they will be known as from the temple to the altar. The temple is the city, the house, the Lord God handmade and gave, put into slavery. You took and received. One by the mother. You didn't really have choice. That's the grace of God. And you will answer to that grace. If not, you don't sin against any, and you don't go to war with your mom, most likely you'll die like an animal or dust and be gone. I know no man that can make it through that. As Horatius Bonar clearly states in the God's Way of Holiness and Peace, which is called the Second Gospel, go read it, find out why. He literally has the straight way to the Lord mapped out. Holiness is every daughter's from God, and peace is the command. So peace and holiness is a straight way to the Lord. If these ever cross or go asunder, the man is wrong in his faith. Let me prove this. If a man swears to God for a wife, he never moves. He's the Father of lights, of whom all good gifts come. No shadow of turning. He never changed. So you go to him to get a wife. Has any man ever come back and said she's not a good gift? No. Then you found the straight way of holiness. Every daughter is a good gift. God has already judged here. God has subjected her in slavery, and you have partaken by taking her. If you go to a man to get a divorce, a judge, a servant, a king, anything, a pope, whatever you go to, if you go to a man to put her away, but you got her from God alone, what have you just done with God? You crossed. Your holiness has crossed over your commands. That is, you're to be the one Lord God himself. That is a command. God is one. Have no other gods before the Lord your God. Is Moses' command from the mount. Now, that command always was, is all around the world. Told in several different ways, means the same thing. Even mothers teach it to the kids. Treat others as you want to be treated. That's to be to God himself. That's to do what your mother said. Be nice. That's your God. That's why Moses, by word, puts God before God. In saying, have no gods before the Lord your God. But word is Lord and God. Why did he say have no gods? before the Lord God, when the Lord God is to be before gods, and the Word is Lord and God. He did this because that is the true interpretation from every man. You must come out of your mother before you can be to God. And your mother must be God. If she is not God, there is no God. You cannot be a man. You see? Take all the attributes of God, say for salvation alone, the maker of daughters into mothers, that is, she don't make herself, and she cannot save you. Everything else, and the command, she does not get commanded. She is the will of God. She lives it out. She's the angel of God, his handmaid slave. Besides salvation, command, and making herself, list an attribute of God. See, she lives it out. Life, self-sacrifice, long-suffering, wise, providential. It seems to be that everything she does, because God, the Lord, is with her. That's the Orthodoxy Roman Catholic Church. That's the Greek and Roman Catholic Church. That's Jesus Christ's work. That's what he proves. The Lord is with her. When they go to refuse the daughter, it is, I have come for the lost sheep of Israel's house only. They never refuse the daughter again, because they learned. His disciples learned. Look at the gospel. The whole tone changes when he lets them know what's really going on. Because he came that we may have the power to become the sons of God. Because everyone's children of God. As he said of the lilies of the field, the children. The angels behold their face always in heaven. What is the mothers of the angels that behold their children's face? She's from heaven. Man is to get her back holy and blameless with the fault on him if he took one. Because he is now the father. Brothers, check your brothers. They owe duty because they slaughtered a daughter. No other thing is going to be brought into the judgment till that judgment is answered. That's to wash your feet. The only thing you need to have done. The only. He is the Messiah. He can't be wrong. Is that you wash your feet. You no longer battle women. You no longer judge her. You don't go to men to judge her. You don't let men judge her. You go to the dust, let them cast their stones, and you keep holy and blameless all you received. Elders go with the women, the moms, because they're before you, and you can't battle the vine. That's going to be a cross in itself, as Esau was to Jacob. Even after he become Israel, he bows down 7 times. As John the Baptist is to Jesus Christ. Why John the Baptist baptizes Jesus. He's the elder by moments. Months. Esau by moments to Jacob. Moments. But it still comes through the mother. Must be done by the one Father. The work Jesus doesn't do. Now, you understand this. You're probably waking up in a whole lot of blood with the pieces parted, family tore apart, and you're realizing, how the hell am I supposed to be the Lord God when I'm an adulterous man that slaughtered everything? Well, thank God the Father went before you. And Jesus said, the Father is greater than I tell you that you may believe. Jesus works in life. The Father works in death, bringing forth life. See Abraham at the parting of the pieces? That fire that cuts through? That's Abraham that cut him up. That's you, man. You divided it. You screwed up. And then you come to the blood, wake up, and as you're waking up, you see that God is bringing her through all the time. Never was she at risk. I will have every male, Abraham, every one of them that come through the matrix. Why not the female? Because he's the Lord. That means he does the bidding of the Lord God. That means she's the will of God. And nonetheless, that will is done in every daughter. Handmaid. Good gift. So, as you're waking up there, know that he slaughtered the virgin to bring forth the Son of God. And that as you confess, putting everything on you, all the fault as the one Father, he went before you, and he's going to make all that sin very good as long as you keep it on you and put them in heaven, saving them and not you.